Islam, Dwayne Bay. It's March the 31st, 2019, and I'm still at Whole Foods. I'm on Arrington-Bey as your wife and as a Hebrew Muslim, Moorish American. What I noticed, also I'm going to make this video quick, is when the Mexican or Spanish are around, usually the military is not too far. And so what they do is they try to, this is dealing with, I'm not saying those that imply to be connected to the military, imply to be connected to the military, the United States Navy, or the United States Army apply. So what they do is try to give these slaves some form of power, make they feel like they have power, because they're trying to promote a law that doesn't exist. They have been sending sharp pains to those who didn't know for a very long time, for an extremely long time. So those that have that are in that have the hospital, that have created hospitals to promote a profit and not healing, then they profit from these unclean spirits that have the science of telepathy and are able to cause harm. They've been doing this for a long time, but they're trying to make it and normalize it as though this is something normal, or that which imply to be connected to the United States military or Navy will have one of those that speak Spanish walk around. Not all. These are unclean spirits with a phone where visual that I might be that I might see before. It could be your name, Dwayne Bay, or a picture, a visual appear. All that is dismissed. It means absolutely nothing. So, but what they're trying to do is give a slave a form of power. And so this is the importance of intention and having knowledge of what you are among. Because where there's knowledge, there's power. But when you don't know and you actually think that what you're experiencing is true, that's where they feel like they have power. But all they're doing is behaving as predators of those who are ignorant to what science they are using. They are predators that they have been used to cause sharp pains, send people to the hospitals, predators that cause mental illness, people go in financial debt. There are predators where people have to keep going purchase technology because they have created experiments that can tamper with your tablet, electronic devices. These are predators. These are unclean spirits. But that which is not in a constitutional fold in a foreign jurisdiction would like those to believe that this is a normal behavior. So they try to normalize these acts of harm, which are spiritual terrorism. And I'm thankful and grateful to Allah that I have knowledge, because where there's knowledge, there's power. It's sad to see those that have been portrayed as victims on TV being used in such a manner. I can't tell you how many people that have been in the so-called Mexican community, not all, but have behaved in a manner that is definitely in reference to spiritual terrorism. Not all, but I remember once again on TV they were portrayed as victims, or to me, I saw it as a victim because they called them aliens. I'm like, why are you calling them aliens? So this is the same with those that imply to be a follower of Orthodox Islam. The exact same thing. So I remember it's like after the situation that happened that caused red alert, Homeland Security. All of a sudden you had to be careful because people were they claim on TV that they were abusing so-called Muslims. Okay, so it's really sad to see truth, but truth is art, and I'm thankful and grateful as a Moorish American that we really truly know what is going on, that I know what is going on, not everything, but I know some of the things that's going on. I'm thankful and grateful, Allah, that I have the want to know truth with my thoughts, to not want to cause harm with my thoughts, to not want to cause harm physically, to not want to cause harm through my words, Islam. So it's the same also in reference to race riots and with the black Negro, that which is unclean in spirit. you think, oh, they're marching because of what happened, not realizing you are among unclean spirits that are black Negroes that look like you but are not like you, and they are involved in this whole ritualistic system of harm, cannibalism, ritual rape, molestation spiritually. So it's really, but it is what it is, Islam. So that's in that jurisdiction. Once again, I see that has not taken divine oath or affirmed to uphold divine laws of freedom, Islam. It's March the 31st, 2019. I'm at Whole Foods in Annapolis, Maryland, and now I'm going to continue my read. I'm going to wait a moment because it seemed like someone said see. It's a Spanish family. I'm not saying she did it or he did it. A Spanish family behind me, and I felt my genitals be attacked in a spiritual manner sexually. And I told you about those that some Spanish do act like they're sucking on a straw when they see me. I've never, you know. So what are they implying when they're sucking on a straw? And this is a restaurant, grocery store where food is being eaten. And cannibalism is a part of American history, Islam.